This little thief who stole from her classmates while pretending to be holy. She went to church every Sunday, raised her hands in worship, saying Jesus loves me, but behind closed doors, she was nothing but a common criminal. Proverbs 25 verses 24 describes her perfectly. Whoso robbeth his father or his mother, and saith, it is no transgression, the same is the companion of a destroyer. She robbed her classmates and felt no guilt.
Please, Lord, I can tell you why I took the food. I didn't want to be bad, but I was so hungry every day. My nanny, Miss Ruth, she was supposed to give me breakfast and pack my lunch, but she never did. Every morning, she would eat in front of me and say children don't need to eat like adults.
I won't give you food again since your dad doesn't want to increase my salary. Leave here!
My tummy would hurt so bad. At school, I would sit in class and my stomach would make loud noises. The other kids would laugh at me. During lunchtime, I would watch them eat while I had nothing. Sometimes I felt so weak I couldn't even hold my pencil properly. So when they weren't looking, I would take just small pieces from their bags. Just a little bit, just enough to make the pain in my stomach stop. I never took whole lunches, just tiny pieces. I thought maybe God would understand because I was so hungry. I prayed every night asking God to help me, but the next day I was still hungry. So I thought maybe taking a little bit wasn't so bad if I was starving. Sometimes, Miss Ruth would lock me in my room without dinner if I complained about being hungry.
I'm so hungry. What do I do?
I was so scared of her.
Age doesn't excuse sin, you little brat. Matthew 15:19 reveals the truth. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornications, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. Even a child's heart can produce theft. She chose sin over trust in God.
Enough, you accuser of the brethren, enough.
Wow! Is this God? Are you really God? Are you angry with me for stealing?
Yes, child, I am the God you pray to every night when your stomach hurts. And yes, stealing is sign. Tell me, precious one, why didn't you tell your parents that Miss Ruth was starving you?
She said if I ever told my mommy and daddy, she would put poison in my food and kill me. She said nobody would believe me because I was just a child. And besides, my mommy and daddy were never home. Daddy left for work at 5 in the morning before I woke up. Mommy came home at 11 at night when I was already sleeping. On weekends, they were always on their phones or computers working. There was never time to talk to them. I tried once to tell Daddy I was hungry, but he said, "Not now, sweetheart. Daddy's busy with important work," and called Miss Ruth to come and take me to the kitchen. I tried to hug Mommy and tell her about Miss Ruth, but she was on a phone call and she just patted my head and walked away. So I felt all alone. I thought maybe if I prayed harder, God would make Miss Ruth nicer. But every day was the same: no breakfast, no lunch, and sometimes no dinner. I started thinking maybe God didn't hear little girls' prayers.
I heard every prayer. Precious mercy. I collected every tear you cried in your bed at night. Psalm 56:8 declares, Thou tellest my wanderings. Put thou my tears in thy bottle. Are they not in thy book? Every tear is recorded. Every cry is heard. And yes, stealing is sign. But Matthew 18:6 declares, My judgment on those who cause children to stumble. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. James 2 verses 13 teaches, For he shall have judgment without mercy, that hath showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment. You were a child crying out for help through the only way you knew how. Your heart wasn't wicked, your heart was broken. Mercy, mercy.
Jesus! Where is my daughter? Where is Mercy?
Parents, you who chase money, promotions, and success while your children starve for attention, love, and basic care. When you stand before me, what will you say when I ask, where were you when your child needed you most? Ephesians 6:4 commands, and, ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. You provoke them to wrath when you prioritize everything else above their well-being. And to those of you watching who see children in need, neighbors, teachers, relatives, what will you answer when I ask, you saw a child suffering, and what did you do? Hebrews 4:13 warns, neither is there any creature that is not manifest in his sight, but all things are naked and opened unto the eyes of him with whom we have to do. You cannot hide behind excuses of it's not my business, or I didn't want to get involved. The children you ignore today will stand before me tomorrow, and I will ask you, when you saw hunger, did you feed? When you saw fear, did you comfort? When you saw neglect, did you intervene? Matthew 25 minutes and 40 seconds will judge every one of you. Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Every child you help me. Every child you ignore me. And parents who are too busy, remember this, your children will not remember how successful you were at work. They will remember whether you were there when they needed you. They will remember whether you fed their bodies and their souls, or whether you let them starve while you chase temporary riches, not just physical food. Feed them spiritually. Tell them more about my word. Because when you stand before me, I will not ask about your career achievements. I will ask about my children you were supposed to nurture. If you are not ashamed of me in public, comment Jesus help me to be a good example to my kids and younger ones. Like and share this message so that the light of my word will reach more souls. Subscribe to this channel to continue hearing my true word. May my unending grace continue to see you through all the days of your life.